Hello, everyone. This is Anand Krishnan here. Welcome to a very new and compact Tarmak Talent Track. So that the whole idea is that to accommodate more youngsters in this now much sought after. I can very proudly say that a lot of youngsters are sending their stuff, sending their findings, sending their glimpses of talent. So first and foremost, here we have in the screen, he is Daniel Paul. So Danny is from Bangalore. So and he is an aeronautical engineer by profession. And as we speak, I will be sharing some of his amazing work. He is a very passionate aviation buff. And tell me, Danny, welcome to Tarmac Talent Track. You are so passionate, you have even taken it to the next level of spreading the essence of aviation to youngsters. So
Yep.
tell us your story, crisp.
Okay. So this all started way back very long. Okay. So every kid loves to fly, right? Like even you, me, everybody wanted to be a pilot at one point of time. So I grew up in a DRD township where my grandfather's an ex-serviceman, and I grew on the space where I see pilots every day walking around, and sometimes I get chances to go meet and interact with the pilots, and I see aircraft flying around every day because my place is very close to HL Old Airport. So I see Mirages, Tejas, MiG-21s flying around every time. So that's how I got the interest in me. Then someday I wanted to serve Indian Air Force, but thing no, it didn't happen quite well. So again, after that, I joined my engineering for aeronautics. Then I continued from there, and after out, and I found you know satisfaction when I started sharing the knowledge. So that is when we and my friends along started a foundation called Little Wings Flying Labs, and we are reaching a lot of people, like encouraging them to get into science field, aeronautics, and we teach them how to design planes. A lot of stuff's happening around like this.
All right, so Little Wings Flying Club.
Little Wings Flying Labs, yeah, it's in Bangalore.
Little Wings Flying Labs. Okay, so that is interesting. So, how do you make these aircraft? They look really, the finish is great.
So yeah, what we do is there are a lot of different levels of aircraft. Like starting from scale aircraft, then we have 3D modeling, then there are different levels. So basic how we start is we take an existing aircraft, okay, we have the technical data of that particular aircraft, and we just scale it up to our format that we require. So it's something like that.
Okay, interesting. So I've seen some of the photos what you have shared where you have taken the kids to the museum, aerospace museum, right?
Yeah.
So, so do you have a regular program where you take the school children out?
Yes, we do, sir. I think every year we tie up with, say, 18 to 20 odd schools every year. So what we do is we take the kids, we go to the schools, we teach kids about aircrafts, we teach them aero modeling, we teach them how to build aircrafts, we fly in front of them, so create that awe factor about the plane. Then after all of this, we take them to the museum, make them touch, feel the real aircrafts, and I explain how exactly it is different from the real aircraft to the model one. And more of that, it's more like a career guidance. Maybe like after their school and after their college, if they want to get into aerospace or if they want to get into military aviation, what are the things that they can do? So it's both they develop interest, they learn something, and they apply for their career, something like that.
Very interesting. So let me just ask you: did any of them, go on to become, let's say, pilots or aerospace engineers, or?
No, actually not yet, because I've been doing this for like past 2-3 years, okay. And I'm 24 now. So the age group that I teach is around from 4th to 8th standard, sometimes up to 10th standard, not above that. And to my knowledge, no, there's no one who's got into that. But some of the kids have really taken up this thing very seriously, and they're working on it. Every day I get mails and calls regarding, they'll have hundreds of doubts. So my work is like I have to spend like 3 hours every day to clarify the doubts. It's something like that.
Amazing. Yeah. So they have lots of doubts. That's the beauty of youngsters. So all these efforts, what you're doing to spread the essence of aviation, do you charge them, or is it?
Yes, sir. Again, we are an organization. So when it comes, and our charge is very minimal. So we charge for the kit they use. Okay, we charge for the kit they use, and we charge for our travel expenses and other things.
Okay.
And end of the day, I'm not alone. I have two other friends with me called Rahul and Nischint. So we together run this organization, and we need to run the place. So, and this is not the only things. We even sell kits online. So we have educational kits online.
Okay.
So we make aerospace. We all three are aerospace engineers, but our main focus is on aerospace. But we also do astronomy, robotics,
Okay.
and electronics, things like that. So we see what is the kids' interest in it, and we try to feed his hunger on that.
So you also make educational kits and give it out to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
is there any website or anything that people can log in, or is there any number?
No. Yeah. As of now, we are just as of now, we are just giving to the students that we know from the schools and things like that. Soon we are working on a website. Maybe in another 10 days, no, 7 days of time, there will be a website out.
Why don't you share your number with? Can we share the number with people in case if anybody?
Yes, I will share my WhatsApp number. If anybody want to contact, they can text in the WhatsApp number. Okay. So it goes 81472176112.
All right. So what are the kind of plane models did you make?
Okay. It starts from static model. Okay, static model is the one that you see in the air shows, that are tiny miniature models, and it looks static, but a lot of work goes behind that, like a lot of detailing works. So now after that, it comes to free flying models. Then you have control line models. Then you have RC planes. Then you have multi rotors. Then you have drones. There are different levels of. I teach kids from starting from fourth grade up to engineering level. So fourth graders, they start to make the tiny chuck gliders, this balsa gliders and everything. Whereas I go to engineering level, they all start making drones, multicopters and things like that.
Brilliant. So maybe I'll also take your help one day.
Sure.
I'm looking for a small drone which we can fit in a camera and do some
Okay.
some experiments while at least when I'm shooting.
Okay.
And maybe I'll also take you along with one of the shoots so that you can control this.
Sure.
Very inspiring story, Danny.
Thank you.
All the best. I'm sure a lot of people will be keen to know more about it. And stay inspired and stay safe. And thank you for your valuable time.
Yeah, and I also appreciate the effort you've taken to bring out the talent, sir. It's a really great work, and thank you for that.
All right. Thank you, Danny.
Yeah.
All right, so that was Bangalore story, and now we're heading straight away to Meerut. In Meerut, we have a youngster, Srey Sinha, who is now in his 12th standard, and Srey is very excited to share his innovation. Over to Srey. Welcome to Tarmac Talking, my dear youngster. Tell us about your what is it called? Cycle brake light.
Yes, sir. Bicycle brake light.
Okay.
Yes. So, sir, when like we can see in all the vehicles, there is a system of braking. When we press the brake, light glows. Red light at the back glows in a car, in bicycle, in motorcycle. But it is not in cycle. So I thought of that there must be for indication on highway, like in night when I come from my classes. So it becomes like risky in the highway in the dark to like to travel on cycle. So for this, when I checked online, everywhere I get to know that it is made in China.
Okay.
It is found to be made in China. And the light which I seen on the like Amazon, Flipkart, it was just like a dipping light, dip 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 hoti hai, wo glow. And I made the brake light. When I press the brake, it just glow. And when I release the brake, it stops.
Brilliant. तो आपने इसलिए बनाया कि आपको एक देसी प्रोडक्ट, you wanted a देसी product to come, Indian
you can say like
place.
Yes, sir.
तो आपको कितना टाइम लेगा ये आपका प्रोडक्ट? we'll be sharing the video, I'm sure people will be watching it. तो ये
yes, sir.
It's a very simple thing, but फिर भी उसके पीछे थोड़ा मेहनत करना पड़ेगा. आप किया हो.
Yes, sir.
तो आपको कितना टाइम देगा आइडिया? सो उसके बारे में थोड़ा बताइए.
सर टाइम मेरे को नियर अबाउट स्टार्टिंग में 2 to 3 आवर लगा, क्योंकि मेरे पास वो आइडिया नहीं था कि हाउ टू इम्प्लीमेंट दिस. मैंने कई सारी चीजें ट्राई करी, लाइक स्प्रिंग, मेटल वायर. देन आई फाइनलाइज विद द स्प्रिंग दैट वन साइड टू सेट ऑन द ब्रेक चैम्बर. मैं एक साइड पे स्प्रिंग को सेट करूँ, दूसरी साइड पे उसका जो बोल्ट है उसमें वायरिंग की कनेक्शन करूँ. सो बेसिकली वी ऑल स्टडी दिस साइंस. तो उसमें हमें 12th में पढ़ाया जाता है इलेक्ट्रिसिटी चैप्टर में कि when two conductors touch, we can say contact to each other, then the circuit completes. So electric current pass through them, and they like if we connect bulb, it glows. I basically use that simple funda in this only.
Okay, so that is the simple funda. Interesting. तो ये अभी what next? आपका साइकिल में फिट किया, अच्छा चल रही
Yes
कि
sir.
नहीं?
यस सर, बेस्ट चल रही है बिल्कुल.
Okay.
नियर अबाउट 1 वीक हो गया इसे यूज कर, 1 वीक हो गया नियर अबाउट इसे यूज करते हुए. इट इज गोइंग फाइन.
तो आप अभी आपका दोस्त लोगों को और people are watching this show, youngsters, if they also want to make something like this, उसको कितना खर्च होता है, क्या क्या खरीदना पड़ेगा? Can you quickly tell what are the components needed for your bicycle brake light?
Yes sir, only one battery, 9 volt battery and small LED light. Basically like दिवालीज में जो लाइट यूज होती है हम उसकी LED lights भी यूज कर सकते हैं
Okay.
instead of purchasing from the market, and a small spring. So इसमें जो टोटल कॉस्ट आती है नियर अबाउट 50 रुपीज, 50 से भी कम आती है.
अच्छा, okay. 50 rupees, थोड़ा मेहनत, a great idea. Correct?
Yes sir.
If you have to make this, it is only 50 rupees, right?
Yes sir.
Suppose if you have to buy it from Amazon or from market, those
Yes, sir.
Chinese products, उसके लिए कितना होता है price?
Near about 150 to 250, it varies.
All right. So that is the story of this brake light, like any other story. If you make in India, both come daam mein, isn't it? Things will become cheaper.
Yes sir.
But you should also ensure that aapka light is it reliable?
Yes sir.
It is reliable. All right. So let me just ask you finally before I let you go. If some people want to get in touch with you, what is your email
Yes.
ID?
Sir, indian.shrey1@gmail.com.
All right. So indian.srey1@gmail.com. Srey ka spelling है SHREY.
Yes sir.
Right. Okay. So anybody wants to know about Srey's interesting brake light, you can write to him. And finally, Srey, now you're in 12th standard, right?
Yes sir.
तो आपका आगे का प्लान क्या है? पढ़ाई का क्या प्लान है? What have you decided?
Sir, to join NDA, National Defense Academy.
Oh, so you wanted to join NDA and join the armed forces and serve the nation.
Yes sir.
So wishing you all the best, Srey.
Thank you sir.
Stay focused and study hard.
Yes sir.
And don't spend too much time on social media.
No sir, I don't.
Yeah, if you spend more time on social media, aapka goals
Yes sir.
will go far away.
Yes sir, I know.
Yeah, if you stay focused, you will always
Yes, sir.
see your goals very, very clearly. ठीक है?
Yes sir.
This is, as an elder brother, I'm suggesting you. So thank you so much. God bless you, Srey. Keep innovating.
Welcome sir.
Right?
Thank you sir.
Thank you. All right. So from Meerut, now we have come to, actually there are two youngsters. One is Gaurav. Gaurav is joining me from a city called Kharagpur, and that is in West Midinapur, right? Midinipur.
Yes, sir.
West Midinipur
Yes,
in
sir.
West Bengal. And his friend, Laraib Salam, he is joining
Yes.
from New Delhi.
Yes.
And both are classmates, both are in 12th now. Salam is with which school?
Sir, Air Force School Golden Jubilee Institute, sir. It's also Air Force School in Delhi.
Okay, Air Force.
Sir,
Delhi.
I'm in Kendriya Vidyalaya.
Acha, you are in Kendriya Vidyalaya.
Kendriya Vidyalaya Air Force Station, Kalaikunda.
Okay, Kendriya Vidyalaya Air Force Station, Kalaikunda. Okay, fine. So there is some Air Force link there. So here we go, straight away to the point. You folks have come out with a new concept called advanced generation lightweight aircraft. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's very difficult to remember all these. You have got so many advanced, so many things light, so many new generation. So I'm glad you guys have come out with a concept, advanced generation lightweight aircraft. So let me first go to Delhi and ask Salam.
Yes, sir.
Crisp answers I want. What is this concept?
So basically, seeing those F-16s, F-22 Raptors, and especially our very special light combat aircraft Tejas, we got inspired of doing something which will be very good for our nation right now.
Okay, Gaurav, I understand that you have,
Yes,
after
sir.
making this part of a project, you also approached the government, or did you approach DRDO or ADA? What was it?
Sir, after finishing my project papers, I sent the hard copy papers to DRDO New Delhi headquarters and also to ADA headquarters, Bangalore. And in ADA, it was addressed to Dr. A. Ghosh, who is the project director of the fifth generation aircraft project of AMCA, the India's very own fifth generation aircraft project. And I sent it to him around in December 15, and I received a call back from him on December 20, where I talked to him and explained about the project. So he liked our project and our approach. So he asked us to that he will help us in this project also.
So you are saying that the ADA responded to this, and Dr. Ghosh said that he will.
Yes,
There
sir.
will be some support. Then उसके बाद क्या हुआ? कुछ support मिले कि नहीं?
Yes, sir. He asked Dr. D.K. Maiti, Professor Aerospace Engineering, IIT Kharagpur, to help us.
So finally, where does this program stand?
Currently, the project is in paperwork, and we were about to begin the testing and all in the real life and the correct approach. We were starting to do it, but since due to the COVID-19 issue, all just stopped in the April month.
So COVID has come and grounded your project for time being. So let me
Yes,
ask
sir.
you, Salam. So what are your thoughts about this particular model? So इसका future क्या है?
सर बचपन से सर मैंने एयरक्राफ्ट देखे. मेरे डैड इंडियन एयरफोर्स में ऑफिसर हैं. तो सर मैंने देखा कि इतने अच्छे एयरक्राफ्ट हैं हमारे पास, वो भी फाइटर एयरक्राफ्ट में थे. तो मैंने सोचा कि एक प्रोजेक्ट बनाते हैं जिसमें हम कुछ कर सकें और मॉडल जो कंपैटिबल हो. बेसिकली कंपैटिबिलिटी इज व्हाट हमें भी चाहिए, बिकॉज वी हैव टन्स ऑफ एयरक्राफ्ट बट नॉट दैट मच कैपेबिलिटीज इन देम.
Can you tell 5 capabilities of your aircraft?
Yes, sir, for sure, sir. Basically, sir, it is very fast aircraft. It's a very fast aircraft. Because we've structured it according to the world's fastest bird, that's grey-headed albatross and peregrine falcon. हमने इससे इंस्पिरेशन लिया कि हमें कुछ करना चाहिए.
तो बहुत फास्ट बोलो तो कितना फास्ट चल सकते हैं जब भी ये प्रोडक्ट बन के आते हैं आउट ऑफ हैंगर?
Supersonic, sir. Supersonic, sir. It's a
Alright.
supersonic.
Okay.
Sir, and another, I'll come back to second point. It's multi-role combat capability. I mean, it can handle any type of operations. Basically, combat. वो suppose हमें किसी country में कल के दिन अगर हमें करना पड़े वॉर, so it's a stealth aircraft. वो कुछ हिंट भी नहीं होगा उनके रडार्स, वो पकड़ नहीं पाएंगे और हमारे एयरक्राफ्ट वहाँ पेनिट्रेट कर सकते हैं. हमने उसमें ऐसी कैपेबिलिटीज दी.
Alright.
ये
So,
lightweight.
okay, lightweight है. तो बाकी अच्छा गौरव बोलो, what are the other 2 features?
इसके जो प्रोफाइल को इस तरह से डिजाइन किया हुआ है कि वो एक स्टेल्दी प्लेन बने, सुपरसोनिक हो. प्लस इसमें हमने सोचा है कि हम इसमें डीआरडीओ के उत्तम एईएस रेडार्स को और डिजिटल कॉकपिट्स को, उसके बाद एडवांस एवियोनिक सिस्टम्स को, अच्छे रेडार्स को इसमें इम्प्लीमेंट करें आगे जाके, और ताकि ये और बेटर बन सके प्लेन, जो कि
Okay.
जैसे अभी करेंट एलसीए तेजस में यूज हो रहे हैं उस टाइप के.
All right. So अभी 12th standard में आप दोनों पढ़ रहे हैं. तो what is your father in Air Force? Like Salam?
सर विंग कमांडर सर.
अच्छा ठीक है. I don't want to know the name. So he is a wing commander. And what is your father?
So my father is a teacher in my school only.
Oh, great. So अच्छा है. So even my father, my mother, मेरा पूरा खानदान teachers है. All right. So very interesting. तो आपको अभी क्या है? IIT खड़गपुर में है अभी प्रोजेक्ट. तो what is your next course of action?
सर हमने सोचा है कि जैसे ही मतलब जितनी जल्दी कोविड-19 इशू खत्म हो और हमको जितनी जल्दी हम उस पे काम शुरू कर सके उतना अच्छा है। तो डॉक्टर माइती ने हमें कहा था कि वो हमें मतलब एक सही अप्रोच बताएंगे कि इसके इस पे कैसे वर्क करना है, इसके डिजाइन को कैसे इम्प्रूव करना है और इसके स्ट्रक्चर्स को कैसे टेस्ट करना है। तो वो हमको इसमें पूरी तरह से हेल्प करेंगे।
Very. So that is what, see, that is what you should always focus. Approach is the key. Rasta.
Yes.
Life mein, for all youngsters, apna Guru Kalam also, his first project, if you have read Wings of Fire or some other books, Nandi Hovercraft program, though it had some issues later, please remember that what probably all of us in India, what we lack is, hamara approach mein gadbad hai. Understood. Now we try to do too many things because you're only young brains, tomorrow's future.
Yes.
So you have to have good approach. You should also probably find out whether it is feasible. Isn't it? I said, no, there is no point in saying that features, this features, wo karta, ye karte. Finally, user. Is it possible for a user, whether it is Indian Air Force, Army or Navy, whoever it is, whatever product you make, it is not that necessary you will only make product for armed forces. So very happy. We are keeping these programs very short. I gave you little more time. I am very proud of you. All of you youngsters, stay focused. COVID might have disturbed your ideas and life little bit, but this will go off. Best of luck. Stay focused. Read books. Read newspapers. Always have tons of doubts. Clear the doubts with the right people. And my wishes to both of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, basically,
thank you, sir, for this opportunity.
Yeah.
Sir, I've been seeing those pictures behind you, sir, with the great legends, sir. May I know who's that rightmost corner person? Who's that?
Okay, the corner one. Okay, one is Bapuji, the other one is Guru Kalam. The corner one is my journalism guru. Yeah, because I left my engineering and came to journalism. So he is my journalism guru. He's no more. He died many years back. And he is late D. Sitaram. His name is D. Sitaram, a very great journalist. He, 80 plus years, till his death, he was writing stories. So जब मैंने engineering छोड़ के इसमें आया journalism में, he was the man who was there to guide me, and because of him, I'm here talking to you, right? So thank you so much. Yeah. All right. So from West Bengal, we directly go to New Delhi, and here we have a young author, Mihir Ujainwald, who just released his first book. He's just 20 years old, doing his graduation in literature. Mihir, welcome. And please straight away tell us about your new book, Rashtriya. It's a thriller, right? It's a fiction.
Thriller crime fiction, sir.
Thriller crime fiction. Yeah, please go ahead and tell about your book.
First of all, thank you, sir, for inviting me. Okay, so Rashtriya.
All right, so that is the young author's first book. It'd be a great feeling, isn't it? And this book is already available on Amazon. It's priced around 265 rupees.
295.
295 rupees.
295.
Okay,
yes.
295. Okay, talk about your book. Sorry.
Yes. So it actually revolves around a Rashtriya Rifles soldier, actually soldier of Indian Army, who's been recontacted by Rashtriya Rifles because of a re-emerging terrorist group in Kashmir. So so the thing about this book is actually when I was writing this book, my first thought was I was not actually going to talk about how Rashtriya Rifle work. It talks about the life of a soldier who's operating in Kashmir and those valleys where you don't know from where militants, terrorists can attack. And we have seen in several months there were several attacks, ambush attacks and other things happening. Sacrifices of our soldier, and then there's a build-up of climax and everything from human. My point of view was to take it from a humanitarian ground.
From the humanitarian point of view, how much time it took for you to write a book?
It has 9 chapters. First 3 chapters took me about 3 months. Then I could not continue writing it. I halted for about one or 1.5 year. Then the other 7 chapters took me less than 14 days. I know it's hard to believe, but yes, that happened because I was writing about like 7,000 words a day.
All right. Okay.
And
Interesting.
that's at a
So,
stretch.
different authors have different styles. So, when was this released?
It was released just a couple of weeks ago, even less than that, on 8th of July.
Okay. So, how is it? How is the book doing?
It's doing actually fine. I have several other editors who, and a few of newspapers who want to publish a review on it, and people are contacting me. It's actually doing good now.
All right.
Better than I expected.
Okay, better than you expected. Yeah, that's great. You also write poetry. So basically, English literature means you have a bend of mind towards. तो आप इंग्लिश में लिखता है पोएट्री और आप हिंदी में लिखता है?
English, sir.
Tell me that now the first book is out. So what's your next plan? Another couple of books more in the pipeline?
Yes, of course. Even actually, my next manuscript is ready. Should I tell about it? It's the title
okay.
I chose the title of Veer Zara.
Okay.
It resembles a movie, but it's nothing like that. It's actually it's again on a soldier, but it's a spy fiction.
Okay, spy fiction. The first book, the Rashtriya, is a thriller fiction. The next one is spy fiction. All right. So interesting. So tell me. So what are your plans ahead? So what is that you wanted to tell young authors? ये program जो देखते होगा ना young writers, तो ये किताब लिखने में आपका एक टिप क्या है? टिप बोलो.
You should keep writing no matter what. अगर आपके पास कोई dream है, if you have a dream, you must keep writing against all odds. It doesn't matter. Maybe your first poetry will be bad. Maybe your 10th poetry will be bad. Maybe your first or 10th chapter will be bad of your book. But I can tell you that the 11th one, or that 11th poetry, the second poetry, it will be better than the first.
All right, that's interesting. So keep writing, whatever be the state of affairs, keep writing. So
I can tell you, I started writing poetry from not long ago, from 10th grade, and trust me, my poetry was so bad. It was so vague, but there was something inside, something ignited that yes, you want to write, you want to do this, and that's what makes you keep making. Persistence makes you better.
So सबका स्टोरी वही है. जब शुरू में जब लिखता है ना, सबका राइटिंग में गड़बड़ रहता है, लेकिन over a period of time you fine tune it. Thank you so much, Mihir. That is a very inspiring story of a young writer. May you write many more books, many more poetries, and emerge as a very inspiring author. We are all proud of you, and I shall also very soon get hold of the copy of Rashtriya. So that was Mihir Ujainwald from Delhi, and I hope you guys enjoyed this very special packed series of Tarmak Talent Track. 4 different stories, a total of 5 youngsters from Bangalore to Meerut, then to West Bengal. It also had a Delhi link, and finally to Delhi, Mihir, the young author. So this will be the pattern. We will try to pack in more stories, youngsters, into the package.
So I think we all should be thanking you for giving us a platform. Young people like us who have raw talent, it's not easy to get recognized. Such renowned people like you, and you are helping us by these gestures. It's really important for us.
All right. So I am doing this because when you become a big author, you must also do the same and help others.
Yes.
Life
Of course.
mein wahi hai, keep helping others, kuch nahi hai. That is what the people behind in the
Of course.
photographist have always taught us. That's it. Keep watching Tarmak Talent Track. Keep watching this channel. Please do write in with your feedback. That's most important. Stay safe. Always wear a mask. Jai Hind.